We're coming to you from the Metrodome here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're here today for our third broadcast of the season. Both of these teams ready to add a victory to their record as the visiting team square off against the Vikings. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered? And boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The Vikings have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. Coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. They're lined up. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 6. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
Defense crush your offense with no questions. We tolerate no nonsense. We're more sacrifice. We'll see.
Dropping back the pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
And the key to the play was pressure. They forced the quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Pick up of about a yard in the run. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or a fumble recovery, something like that.
Great play in the backfield. Loss of around 2. The visiting team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 24-yard line. Get out, Steve. Ain't got nothing.
Dropping back with the throw. Almost intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Gibson comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 9. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. Harrington sets up, dropping back to pass on 1st down. Great pass. Loss of about 1. Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. They threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Under pressure, throwing right in stride.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look out. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Closing in, slings it to the outside. About a 1-yard loss. Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 32. With the pass, he shakes the defender.
Now, this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch, and he knows he's going to get nailed. But he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
The Vikings line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
He was drilled as he threw. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is the easiest way to disrupt a pass play. The defensive line should take full credit for that play.
Murphy is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. A lot of open field as he takes the punt. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 38. They line up in the I formation. Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. A lot of space in front of him. The pass was there the moment the receiver turned around.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule it.
They come out of the nickel.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Gets the pass off. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. The Vikings come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Langford gets set. Drops back with the throw. Right on time. And he makes the reception, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
On 3rd down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field. Because if you make the reception, it should be good for a fresh set of down. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Fair catch called for. And this one comes back out to the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Pressure, and he's walked down in the backfield. Good coverage scheme there, creating confidence to the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Going to the left. Toss play goes for about 4.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Bring the pain. Sideline to sideline. Cowboy.
With the pass, incomplete. Harrington saw the pressure coming on that play.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He's waving for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Langford sets up.
They got
Duncan. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
2 on the play.
They need 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. Langford gets set.
Let's go. Come on.
Throws it, and he makes the grab. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Incomplete. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Duncan, the lone back.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. With the throw. Tackle at the 25. Pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Minnesota with 6 defensive backs. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. There was just too much pressure on that play.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. That field goal is his second of the day.
To the kicker on defense. The ability is to climb. The kick is good.
Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 86, back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 4-yard line. The Vikings will start this drive from the 19-yard line. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 19. Dime back into this play. Under pressure, steps up. Good play in the backfield. Nice sign. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. The drop back and zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack. Using motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. A lot of space to the 20. The defense, I think, even too big of a cushion on that play.
If you're going to sit back there in the zone, there are bound to be some holes in the pass coverage. Good quarterbacks will take advantage of that, using short passes underneath to move the ball.
On the 25-yard line.
Going to the right. Berry. And he's tackled behind the line by Black. Black did a great job getting in there to bring him down.
Here's what happened. They ran to the outside looking for some room to run off tackle, but he was in the backfield so fast he had no chance to set up the play. That's just great defense.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 45-yard line. He didn't have any room to run over there, John.
And you don't want to delay too long when you're looking for that crease. You can find the crease once you start running.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Langford sets up with the carry, runs him over. That's a 3-yard gain. They need 7. Ball on their own 49. Using motion. Dropping back, stepping up, throws it behind him, but he has it. The 20. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is Baltimore 6, Minnesota nothing.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Duncan. Touchdown, visiting team. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I'll tell you, he took that thing, and he never looked back.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easy. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 86.
He got hold of that one. From the 1. Looking for leverage. What a stiff one. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. First and 10. Ball on their own 21. Baltimore lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. And he hits his target. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Dropping back. Pressure. Rosen. This one falls incomplete, and that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
Steps up with the throw. Harrington hit his target, and they have a first down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
Berry loses one tackle. 8-yard gain. It's the toss to the left. And he's tackled behind the line. Tackled deep in the backfield.
He did what linebackers are supposed to do. He flew to the ball, and when he got there, he made the sure tackle and brought him down.
Seven yards to go. Ball on their own 35. Pressure coming. Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. Here's the kick. This could be a good return. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight. Looking long down the right side of the field. Incomplete pass. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, come on.
The visiting team line up in trips bunch. Dropping back with the throw, and it's caught. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anywhere.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
They got nothing. Catch the ball, man.
The visiting team using motion. Gets rid of it. Breaks free. Keeping him at bay. He's taken down at the 34.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Minnesota comes out with 7 in the secondary. He finds his man. Sanders makes the tackle at the 22-yard line. And that was a gain of 7.
On the play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Good throw. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
Gain of 6 on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
They got nothing. They got nothing.
Closing in. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
On the cover.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Duncan lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. I think he might have had someone open.
But he never saw him. He has to make better reads out there.
Minnesota looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. With the pass, incomplete pass. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Gibson will come in looking to try the field goal. And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. He's rewarding his coach for the confidence as he picks up his third field goal of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 85, back to return.
Good distance. From the 3-yard line. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. First and 10. Ball on their own 21. Throwing on first down. Pressure with the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Pressure coming. Looking downfield. Takes the pass off. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hand it off. Stiff arm. Berry picks up just enough to convert. First down coming up after that run.
Stay up.
We get the call again.
32-yard line.
The 40 into the open field. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Joseph comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he ticks on the extra point. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. 23.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 10-yard line. Loses one tackle. Running with purpose. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
First and 10. Minnesota comes out in a dime package. Dropping up the pass on first down. Looking downfield. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Closing in, throws it, hits him in stride. Langford put some air under that pass.
The quarterback knew that he didn't have to force that one in there. He just put it up and hoped that one of his receivers would run underneath it and make the catch.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
With the pass. This one falls incomplete. Big drop on that play, John.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball.
Number 86 is the deep return man. Here's the punch. And he signals for the fair catch. The running attack was very effective on that last drive as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And we can expect, I think, the same thing to happen here again. Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on 1st down. Harrington sets up. Man in motion. Terry. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Pressure. He loses it. The visiting team recovers. He was trying to make something happen by himself and puts it on the ground. They'll come out on 1st down, and we'll try to make this red zone visit a successful one. Following the fumble, they take over with great field position. Langford gets set. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure coming, throwing, right in stride. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
Hey, even if the defense expects a run on 1st down, I'd still run it right at them. And if they don't get in, there's no need to rush things because there's plenty of time left.
Looking to run it here. Touchdown, visiting team.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Williams will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 7. The Vikings will start this drive from the 22.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Berry, the lone back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Passing on 1st down. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. The defender brings him down at the 35-yard line. The Vikings line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's rid of it. The defender goes down. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
The Vikings call a timeout. That's their second. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Now in 2nd and long after the sack. The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
2nd and 13.
Closing in. Swings it out to the left. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
3rd and long. The defense trying to bring this drive to a halt.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Here comes the punter. He's gotten a lot of action so far. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner. They have 2 choices here. They can get a little greedy and try to drive for some more points, or they can just play it safe and go with a few running plays.
They'll take over at the 40.
Hands it off. Runs over the tackle. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Set. Hut. Come on, Tiger. Here comes the heat. Hut. Tiger up. Hut. Yeah. Hut. 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 Either what? Hut. 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 You got it. Hut.
They'll get it again. Just about a yard on the run. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score, Baltimore 23, Minnesota 7.
23, Minnesota 7.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. The kickoff team lines up.
Kicking off to start the 2nd half.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 6. Baltimore already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Duncan is the deep back. Man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you'll still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
31-yard line.
He tucks it away. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Lindsey was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
3rd and maybe 1. Ball on their own 31. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. The 40.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
You got it. Bring that pain, baby.
Pushes it out to the left. Breaks the tackle. Williams came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
It's second down and a long way to go. Fifth play of this drive. Drops back with the pass, and he hits his target. Number 17 continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Throwing left. And this pass is completed. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
You'll see. Get in there, Ron.
Cross play to the right. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Come on, get up. Cowboy. Ball. Yeah.
Langford sends a man in motion.
That's all you.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Perfect throw. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 21-yard line.
Using motion. Passing on first down. Pressure. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. Quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
Second and 1 coming up.
They got nothing. Drop back.
Duncan. And he picks up just enough to convert. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Man in motion. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get much. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he kicks on the extra point. Really wore them down on that drive. A lot of plays from scrimmage, and they finished with a trip to the end zone.
They took their time, they moved the chains, and really wore down those guys. The offense did a great job of moving the chain. I think they looked their best right down there in the red zone. That's the kind of thing the coach likes to see from his offensive guys.
Williams in to kick this one off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 85.
They'll return this one. From the 2. He shakes the defender. can't bring him home. The Vikings face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 24. Harrington gets set. Owens comes in motion. Crosses it left. Well, he's shaken up after that play. We'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Second and long. Ball on their own 23.
Get in there. Get out.
Harrington sets up. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Dropping back, under pressure, throwing short to the right side. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
The intended receiver on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10. Langford with a man in motion. Closing in with the throw on the field. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
Come on, D up.
Gets the pass off on the run. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Passes left. And it's complete. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Nelson makes another catch to put him over the 100 mark in the game. It's first and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Going to the right. Duncan wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Langford sets up. Pressure. Throws it. Touchdown, Baltimore. He didn't let up on that throw.
I'll tell you, I bet that touchdown pass knocked the air right out of him.
Gibson comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. The visiting team have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 85, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22. Harrington gets set. To the air on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. Slips the tackle. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah, I'd say the defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that, connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
Baltimore looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dive. Pressure coming, throwing. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
55 on the cover. Third and 5. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Murphy lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. It's loose. The Vikings grab the live ball. It's 20. First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. The Vikings using motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Tosses it right. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Mark, the man in motion. Pressure, gets his hand on it.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Third down and long coming up here.
Sideline to sideline. Cowboy.
Pressure coming. Incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. The Vikings chip away at the lead, but still need some breaks to get back in this one. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23, back deep.
It's on its way. From the 4.
You talk about protecting the ball and working the clock. All of those things come into play now as they try to put this game away.
Hit the ball.
The visiting team line up in trips bunch. Gets rid of it. Big opening. Walker. He's on the receiving end of another pass, and it brings his total to 5.
Come on, D up. Catch the ball, man.
Under pressure. Stepping up with the throw. Langford is nearing the 300-yard mark in passing.
9-yard gain on the play.
Bring that pain, baby. Hit him low. Back off, DB.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Vikings 37-10. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The visiting team using motion.
Come on, D up.
Drops back, closing in, throwing. Number 17 has been very effective thus far. 5 catches for him.
On the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 43.
Hit him low.
Langford gets set. Gets the pass off. There we go. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great job by the quarterback to float it up there for the touchdown.
The receiver showed good leaping skills on that pass. He almost jumped out of his shoes.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Here's the kickoff team.
Baltimore is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
He got all of that. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. Tucks it away. Tuck couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Second and long. Harrington sets up, dropping back, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Cowboy. Got him. You got it.
Gets rid of it, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Teague will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. A lot of open field as he takes the punt. The 30. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
Give it all you got. Pussy, got, set,
Blitz is coming with the pass. And he's tackled at the 10-yard line. Langford is almost unstoppable out there. He now has over 300 yards passing. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
This team has been putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today.
He'll pass on first down. Throws it on the money. Tackle at the 7-yard line. Is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his third catch. It's second down and 6 to go. 7 yards to the goal line.
stay up. Lose it.
Langford gets set. Good play in the backfield by Claiborne. Not what they were looking for in that play for it.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over it.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Touchdown, visiting team. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
He's certainly been no stranger to the end zone as he's now carried the ball across the goal line 4 times today. Gibson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Well, John, a short drive. They covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
Hey, that's just a great job by the offense. They see the defense on their heels, defending such a short field, and they go right at them for the score.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 6. The Vikings have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 19. Hand off to the tailback.
Yeah, that back is really tearing things up down there.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Williams gets right in there and brings him down. Not much there.
On the play.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
On the 28-yard line.
Come on,
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Turns. He has it. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains. First and 10.
Sideline, D. 94.
Berry, the deep back. Pressure coming, and it's complete. Parker is the recipient on that one, his third reception of the game. Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hit the ball.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Intended receiver on the play.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 46. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Closing in, throws it, and this pass is completed. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on, be up. Back on go.
Seventh play of this drive. Pressure with the throw. A lot of room to work with. The 20. That play was executed to perfection.
And when we were watching them in practice, they were running this play. That's almost one of those sandlot type of deals where you go long and I'll get it to you.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Gets his hand on it. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The Vikings line up in the shotgun. Dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off, and it's caught. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Quarterback sneak. Harrington picks up just enough for the first. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the first down, but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
First and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
11th play of this drive. Touchdown, Minnesota. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Joseph gets the team ready to try to recover this one.
Number 13.
Here it is. They don't get it. He delivers the forearm.
They have this game pretty well in hand. This is one of those spots where you might want to get some of your backups some playing time.
Hands it off. Loses the defender. 2, maybe 3 yards on the delay.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Duncan lines up behind his fullback in the eye, using motion. This one is handed off. Number 20 couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. This direction play and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
They'll go from the I formation. 2 minutes to the final gun.
Seven yards to go.
The visiting team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up. Gives the ball off. Gain of 2. They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
Just over a minute still to go. They'll pass on first down. Closing in. Room to run. And it's complete. Let's see how this defense handles a no-huddle. A little over a minute left. With the throw, the incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
Drops back. Pressure. Passes left. And he makes the grab. Big time play by number 8.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Pass play here on first down. Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
They have to move him down quickly here on 2nd down. Dimebacks in for this play. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. That lob pass falls incomplete.
He hung that one up there, but no one was able to get under it and make the catch.
4 down territory here.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
That's all you. Ain't got nothing. 94.
Drops back. Pressure coming. With the throw. O'Neal is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 37-yard line. They're going to go with a no-huddle. Under pressure. Throwing. Jumps up. He has it. Berry continues to perform well, and that gives him 5 catches in the game. And it looks like they're going to go no-huddle. Gets the pass off. Keeps his feet moving. He's taken down at the 5. It's 1st and goal. About 5 yards out. Dropping back. Closing in. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Baltimore 51, Minnesota 17. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.